Oh, it's you. Now tell me this. Where were you last week when we was rolling up that good lab tested pressure? I ain't gonna lie, we had a new strain that I ain't even gonna name because you should have been here. But don't trip, it's still on the channel. Go back, like, comment, subscribe, and join this 30% of family, baby. And you already know the merch on the way. You tuned into a new episode of Za or Nah.
This is Q Hefe, and this is Za or Nah.
Big landlord, you know. What's up, what's up, what's up? Y'all already know who it is. Q Hefe, the landlord, baby. And I know y'all missed me. It's been a minute since I got real intimate and personal with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been rolling up that lab tested pressure with a lot of different guests. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to experiment and see how this thing vibing. I'm loving the feedback. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving everybody that coming, pulling up, bringing their lab tested pressure and putting it to that Za Nah scale and see if it's really that, baby. We're only giving out honest reviews over here, baby. We smoking good Za every day, you know, good luxury lab tested pressure. And it's because I've been doing this for so long. And the reason why I created the show, and I myself has been in this situation, and I don't ever want you to be in this situation, from someone that's a lover or a cannabis enthusiast, a connoisseur, however you may put it, whatever verbiage you feel like using that day. I made the fatal mistake of going off in the dispensary, grabbing a pack in a shiny Mylar bag, as we say, you know, and getting home and expecting me to have some good lab tested pressure. As soon as I get ready to bust that thing down, find out they put me some dookie in that designer bag. And you know what I'm saying? That happened one too many times. And so I'm just like, you know if I'm going through this, I know someone somewhere is going through that same issue. But don't trip, I made this show just for you. Everything that you see on this show gets ruled with an iron fist. Like, I'm not giving nobody no credit. If your weed is trash, I'm gonna tell you it's trash. Throw that shit back and just might as well label it CBD. There's no THCs in there at all. You know what I'm saying? But if it's good, we give respect where it's due over here on Za Now. And if this your first time here, let me give you a little rundown about what we do over here, baby. And we're not only rating strains of weed, we're rating everything in life. Whether it be events, places, food, stores, products, you know what I'm saying? It's the honest review show, you know, like everybody, like, you know, they see my life, they see how I'm living. I'm the landlord, baby. I like only the best of the best things, you know what I'm saying? My character is, you know what I'm saying, kind of excessive. You know, luxury lab tested pressure. I don't smoke no regular, no Reggie Brown, no Reggie Bush. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to do the same. And my taste, you know what I'm saying, for things in life, I feel like is exquisite. And I'm gonna only tell you about the exquisite, only the best. You know, if I tell you about a food spot, it's gonna be the best food spot. You know what I'm saying? Unless I tell you that it's not, and you can best believe that it's really not if I said it's not, you know, like that. But we're gonna be testing out cars, everything on Za Now, cribs, you know, big houses and all that. So stay tuned, you know what I'm saying? Get in them comments. I want y'all to interact a little more with me. Let me know what y'all want to see on these new episodes of Za Now as we branch out, you know what I'm saying? Not just in this cannabis space, but we'll always have a rock in this cannabis space. But you know what I'm saying, we're going to branch out and get into some other things, baby. Get this shit popping, not dropping. Big lab tested pressure, you know, on the way. Everybody been asking me, I've been hearing a lot, like, when you gonna come out with your own strain? You know, I've been in this shit for a while, so I've had my own strain in the past. Some of you know, if you know, you know what I'm saying, about Cinnabons. You know, I created Cinnabons back in the day, had it rolling, booming and booming, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna cap y'all down. I'm gonna tell y'all what's really that and really that. Like, I'm tired of people getting motherfucking gelatos and calling it Za. Every piece of gelato, every strain of variation of gelato is not Za. You know, when we looking for Za, we talking about the aroma, the effects, the goddamn appearance, the smell, you know what I'm saying? When you take an inhale, you know what I'm saying, does it taste like straight chemicals, or do it taste like, okay, the grower gave a damn about growing this plant, you know what I'm saying? And real smokers can taste the difference. All strains aren't created equal. You know, I had somebody check me on saying strands from strains, and you know, hey, teach his own. Really, I just want to educate my people, you know what I'm saying? I'm bringing this back home to the people that ain't so fortunate, you know? Like I said, I wasn't raised in California, but I'm a cannabis enthusiast. I'm a motherfucking connoisseur, you dig what I'm saying? I always had a passion for it. I love the plant. I just want to give my transplant perspective on this industry and what they're doing currently and what's going on. Be on the lookout. You know, we're gonna be reviewing the hash holes next. You know, they've been making a craze in the cannabis community, so that's gonna be next up on another one of our episodes. But stay tuned. Za Now merch, we've been playing with some prototypes. If you guys got ideas, because I know y'all out there, I know y'all creative 30%ers are out there. If you got ideas of what our merch should look like, send me some ideas. Get in them DMs. Y'all know my Instagram, y'all know my email is on every episode, you know what I'm saying? If you don't, it's QUEHEFFE on all platforms, you dig what I'm saying? I be dropping some fire ass music too. Check my shit out. My shit hard. And if you smoking good Zy, you can pair it right along with any track on my playlist. You dig? Back to what I'm saying though. We've been smoking this good Zy for a while, and we've been had some ups and some downs. You know, we dealt with a lot of different strands, and I often get asked like, yo, what you currently smoking now? What's your favorite? My palate always changes. I find something and I fall in love with it, and then I might go back and fall in love with that. You know, I'm not really like stuck to one situation. I just spend time, like I spent a month smoking OGs. It was a point where Zy got kind of cloudy at one point. Like everybody was just putting out the same strains over and over again. I feel like everything was just a white cherry gelato, and so, you know, after a while your tolerance just get like, okay, this is not even getting me where I need to be anymore. So I went back to smoking that old school original OG, you know what I'm saying, the real crystal listal joint. The good thing and the bad thing about OG, that if you wake and bake with a good blunt of OG with some fire ass Zy level OG, like some damn KK or like some damn some Kushco sour power, motherfucker, you smoking that in the morning, man, you're gonna be drowsy for the most part of the day. I just spent some days on zombie mode because I've been smoking OG in the morning, but it's cool. I'd rather have that feeling that the weed is too strong than it not to be strong enough. You did what I'm saying? So with that being said, shout out to all my 30%ers. And like I said, if you don't know what a 30% is, that's anybody that's liking, comment, subscribe, and you don't watch more than 10 episodes of this Zy now, baby. I put out so much content. Make sure you go back and you check out them old episodes you ain't seen before, because I seen a lot of y'all comments, y'all talking about, can you review this strand, this strand, this strand? And you don't even know we did that shit 17 episodes ago. You know, we steady moving and grooving out here. New shit, we're looking for the new shit, and we're gonna go back and double back to some of them old strands, because it's getting to a point where I've seen a lot of people mask new Zy. Will mask old ass strains, you know what I'm saying, as new Zy. Like I was telling the homies the other day, I seen somebody selling like a $400-500 zip of Purple Punch, and I was like, bro, Purple Punch had a run 10 years ago, you know what I'm saying, and it was an affordable Zy at that time, you know what I'm saying. So for you to be trying to get the high out of it now, calling it Alaskan Thunderfuck, you know what I'm saying, is not ethical, you know. But a lot of people, you know, they take this whole with the Mylar bag thing as their way of trickery. You know, people just want to just sell you on a name or a flash, you know what I'm saying, and don't really have the gas. And we cutting all that bullshit out, you know what I'm saying, from here on out on Zy now. We not rocking with nobody that ain't having real pressure deep inside that bag. You dig what I'm saying? No pun intended. But anyway, on today's version of Zy now, you dig. Well, shout out to Zy Olympics and this company too. I know a lot of the cannabis industry is ever moving. A whole lot of new things get created at once, and they make buzz. People that are in this industry, they talk, we have conversations. And a new company that's been making a lot of noise in the streets of LA right now, I know y'all probably ain't heard of it yet, but you will soon, is Life Is Not Grape. Now they're doing some crazy things with the packaging over there. Like I've seen a couple of they strands they put out, like they dropped a birria pack that was made like the birria tacos, and they had a whole like assortment with wax and stuff like that. Life Is Grape, if y'all watching this, I need me one of those packs over here on Zy now to show my people in review and let them know if it's Zy or not. Now I haven't smoked that birria, but I've heard great reviews about it. Like a lot of people say Life Is Not Grape, but putting out some great ass strains, and they said that shit really might be lab tested pressure. And don't you just love when the two line up, when they're going the extra mile for advertising and making it look presentable, or doing something new and outside the box, and also the weed is fire like it's supposed to be. Like, I mean, that's a match made in heaven if you ask me. A perfect pair. It's like Shaq and Kobe, or you know what I'm saying, white girls and dirty Air Force Ones, you know what I'm saying. That shit go hand in hand like shit. But I said that to say right now, today's episode, I know I hyped them up, you know what I'm saying. Don't think that just because I've heard good things that I'm gonna automatically give them a high rating. No, it don't work like that. You know, even then I'm a little more skeptical because I want to go against the grain. A lot of y'all don't know, in high school I was captain of the debate team, so I'm very good at arguing and getting my point across, and I'm very good at playing devil's advocate. You know, I could really see all the facts on one side, and I could still play that role for the other side. But anyway, with that being said, let's get into this Life Is Not Grape. Now the crazy thing about it is, I know we've all been to the convenience store as a kid, or maybe even Target before they switched to all this eco-friendly packaging and stuff like that. I'm loving how the packaging comes. I bought some Life Is Not Grape, and get into that. They got their packaging down back all the way to the damn grocery bag. That thing say Life Is Not Grape all over the shopping bag. They hit me with a thank you, come again after I grabbed this now. You know what I'm saying? I paid full price for this. They did not sponsor this post. You dig? Like my boy Keith Lee saying. I really, you know what I'm saying, wanted to see what that shit is about. So Life Is Not Grape. They had an array of, I met them at Olympics. Somebody is being rented on a damn boat right now. I know I've been on the goddamn in a car and you see a nigga pass by in some 15. But it's two white Armenians blasting ASAP Ferg loud as a motherfucker right now. Ghetto as hell in they damn, you know what I'm saying, little boat situation. And they talk about us. So yeah, it's Olympics. I met up with the guys from Life Is Not Grape. We had an interesting conversation and they, you know what I'm saying, pointed me to their strains and I wanted to see what was the best of the best. Now, you know, they had a couple of different strains up there, but the smell on this one strain, and I ain't gonna lie, I smelled it already. So, and I know it was filled with them flavors and the terps. It kind of gave me like a similar to that, like if y'all remember how Zushi was hitting last year. And shout out to Zushi because they came through and they did it a big pop up at Olympics. They damn near made Olympics all about them. I went in there and I grabbed the LEM. Now get a hold of this motherfucker right here. LEM, I'm guessing is whoever's the owner is maybe his pet. You know what I'm saying? LEM is a dog, got holographic eyes on it. I'm loving the packaging. I like the, you know what I'm saying, a little dog tag on there that say LEM. And you will see that LEM and expect it to smell like lemons, but boy, oh boy, let me tell you what it smelled like when I open them up. You know what I'm saying? I've been waiting to pop this bag open for a brick, you know what I'm saying? But I saved it for my people, right here for my 30%ers, baby. And y'all gonna get the first honest review first. And I'm gonna let you know if Life Is Not Grape putting down strong shit or the wrong shit, you know what I'm saying? First thing firstly, I love the packaging. Y'all did y'all thing on this, you know what I'm saying? Could have had a little more, you know, trinkets to go with it. I would have loved to have like this dog tag as a keychain or something, but you know, I know y'all want to be cost friendly with that shit. Y'all already doing a lot with the shopping bag and all that, and that shit is great. So boom, we're gonna check out this LEM by Life Is Not Grape, and I'm gonna let you know if it's za or nah. A lot of people ask me, you know, about how many times a day do you smoke, and you know what I tell them? Hey man, I don't count it. Just when I feel like it's needed, or I'm on the way to do something, or I feel like I need to smoke, I smoke. I might have days where I might roll up 25 joints, and that's like a turned up day, you know what I'm saying? But on a regular day, I probably smoke at the most like 7 to 9 times, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that I do it in excess, because I know people that smoke way more, but it's just like, I don't know. It's a regular thing, you know? I don't really like do it and I feel super high, or, you know what I'm saying, like that, but I like smoking weed, dude. Weed's cool. So boom, getting into this motherfucking LEM. And let me tell you, that LEM is not one of them, baby. Off the smell, the first whiffers I'm getting out of that thing, like, if you ever smoked Zushi before, it's like, it's sweet, yet, I want to say OG, but not OG, more Mendo-ish. You know what I'm saying? But they did that thing with the terps on this motherfucker. The terps got this motherfucker smelling like a goddamn candy land, you know what I'm saying? But not really like the strain candy land, but you know, like what candy lands would smell like. That thing like ooh wee. Now I've bet the look of it looks kind of like an OG cookie type vibe. It's real tight structured, you know, cured nicely, frosty to the first appearance, you know what I'm saying? A lot of light blues and oranges on that thing, you know what I'm saying? Like some grayish type vibes off in there. And the smell is really pungent, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think really what that smell is smelling like. It's like a oh, that LEM, hold on. Get up in there. Oh, sweet. That shit smell like sweet pussy. That LEM, no, that LEM kind of, you know, we kind of do got a lemon smell though. You know, I ain't gonna lie, got a little lemons off in there, but it's never lemon cherry, because I would not hype up a lemon cherry. If you smoking this, if you get a chance to smoke this, go get it. You know what I'm saying? Put it in your preferred leaf or your joint. But let me know if you smell any type. It's not lemon cherry. It's like a lemon OG. You know what I'm saying? Like, you dig? It's some za. Shout out to Brothers Broadleaf. You know, be on the lookout for, you know, za 9 times Brother Broadleaf. I ain't gonna say too much, but shout out to Brothers Broadleaf. We're gonna put it in a motherfucking Havana Pearl today. Now, if you watched the episode before this, you know that we heard about the pearls by Brothers Broadleaf and we wanted to go see, you know what I'm saying, do they really smoke like they supposed to smoke. Now we smoked the duds first, and the duds was better than any wood, any other leaf I'd have never rolled up. And only to know that that wasn't the best that they offered, I had to go and get the pearls. Now they got 2 flavors of the pearls. They got the pearls, the regular pearls, and they got the Havanas. These are the Havanas that I'm smoking today, baby. I'm putting that motherfucking Good LEM by Life Is Not Grape inside a pearl, baby. Let's see if it's za or nah. Let's see what he ranked on the scale. What y'all think? Because if it's ass, I'm gonna throw it out the door like, you know what I'm saying, Uncle Phil used to do jazz back in the day. You dig? So one thing I like about these pearls, you know, they always come with 2x2. They like a 2x2. You take off the best leaf off the top, and you know where it would be some tobacco in there. It's actually another leaf every time. You know, that only happens, you know what I'm saying, once in a lifetime. We're backwood like a miracle, but every leaf is a double. So when you buy a 5-pack, it's really a tension. You dig? A 10-pack. I like to wet mine a little bit. I know on the thing they say you ain't supposed to. They use glue over there, but you know, on this side of Normandy and Western, hey, we use a little spit, and that's it. Shout out to all my 30%ers rocking with us. You dig? We out here doing them things. How y'all like the scenery today, baby? We at the boatyard, you know what I'm saying? About to meet Tommy Versetti. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy, just pulled up on us while we was over here doing this review. He said they got the boat, so we about to be on there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ready to see Zah now on the back of a boat in the middle of the ocean smoking good Zah? Because, you know, we smoke everywhere. Shout out to my dog Will, you know what I'm saying, with the Smoke Everywhere brand. He yet to come on Zah now, you know what I'm saying? If y'all know Will, get in his DM and be like, why you ain't did Zah now yet, man? You bullshit. Who else y'all want to see? Or what strands y'all want to see? I can't wait till we get Uncle Snoop on Zah now. That's gonna be the one, you know what I'm saying? Like the smoke with Snoop, still one of my dreams. Wiz too, even though he ain't replied to our Zah now. I'ma really blame my 30%ers because y'all ain't at him enough. Y'all ain't getting that man DM and tell him that, look, the landlord had your strand on Zah now. You gave it a 10 out of 10. Bring your monkey ass on the show. You know what I'm saying? And I also gotta smoke me one with Currency, man. Like, shout out to Currency. A lot of y'all here because of the Currency strain we reviewed, and you know it went viral on Twitter, YouTube, all that. Currency a real one, and I know he smoked good Zah, cause you know he do. That's what he been about for the longest. Go get his last tape if y'all ain't got it. That shit is hard. I was just bumping that joint he got with Ride 49. That shit go crazy. It grew on me the first time I heard that. I was like, well, okay, smooth. But after a couple times, like, oh, okay, all right, Lou. That shit kind of hard. Is it Zah or now? I'm breaking this down. Now, this thing smell like a sugary donut right now. Hey, so I told y'all I want to try the hash holes. Y'all get on the internet, do some research. Let me know which hash hole I should try that y'all want to see reviewed. Is it which one got the best, you know what I'm saying, rating so far? What you done heard, like, oh, them boys, they hash hole the one. And that shit just sound weird, though, saying it out loud. Like, I'm about to smoke a hash hole. So I know y'all heard me talking about white girls and dirty Air Force Ones, but this white girl just drove past us skateboarding with no shoes on, and that's a new one. I ain't never seen that before. And she just stopped the whole skateboard and braked with her foot. What type of hillbilly power is that, baby? All right, there we go, baby. A good, perfectly rolled Havana motherfucking Pearl by Brothers Broadleaf with that Life Is Not Grape LEM off inside that motherfucker. Now, this bitch might be a combination, baby. We got to see today. You know, I'm gonna let you know if that motherfucker Zah or not. Let's see. Sometimes I don't practice what I preach, but I be telling y'all, if you're smoking outside and within the elements, you know what I'm saying, you want to keep you a good torch on deck. But I got a good bic, you know what I'm saying, sometimes that thing hit, but the wind, you know, we got to fight with it for a little second, so bear with me. Uh-oh, that thing strike right up. Hold on. And here go the wind. As soon as you want to get a good light, here go the wind. Hold on. So you're going to have to strike that thing. See, if you had a torch, you know what I'm saying, that would have been one hit right to the... Y'all gonna love that. I know you're gonna love that. Y'all see my chest raised up like that. I had to poke out my chest. I call that the Oscar Proud move. When I'm smoking some Zah, you want to hold that cough in and your chest swell up. You just... That's what it made me do on the third here. I'm like, ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, LEM, and it's white ash and already, you know. We can tell that thing might have a little bang to it. Now, it ain't as abrasive as I would think it would be. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing all the hype, but it's definitely tasty. It's giving me like a earthy tone. You know what I'm saying? Not saying like it tastes like earth, but it's just like heaviness that's not OG. I can taste a little lemon in that thing, but more pine. But it's not giving me that OG vibe, but it's right in the middle. Let's see how I feel on the geek. Hold on now. Definitely some good weed though. Like, this motherfucker tastes clean now. Don't get me wrong. It don't taste like y'all can see the ash on that motherfucker. That thing ain't just, you know, not no Babbage in there. On the IS NOT scale, what do y'all think I should give it now? Okay, I'm tasting that aftertaste though. Man, so on a scale of 1 to 10 on the IS NOT scale, I had to get that thing up. I had to give that thing a 7 out of 10 just because it's a tasteful smoke. You know what I'm saying? It's one that I can bear with, but it's lacking the pressure that I want to goddamn feel in my geek and my rosy cheeks. I'm like almost 10 inhales in, and I don't really feel that buzz, and I don't really feel like, you know what I'm saying? It really took me off my feet. It's worth a good 7. You know what I'm saying? Like if your tolerance is not like mine, but you like good ZA, this is definitely a good starter pack for you. Try that LEM by Like It's Not Grape. Got a 7 out of 10, baby, and that's the threshold of what we consider ZA on ZA now over here. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not a bad pack. You definitely want to grab this and grab some more of this. I'm eager to try the other strains that they got over here. FA said it, and if you want to see what got a 10 out of 10 on the ZA NOT scale, get close. Go to that ZA NOT playlist and look at the highest rating on goddamn the ones with the most views, because them probably the ones that got the 10 out of 10. You dig what I'm saying? Hit me next week. We'll be back.
This is Q Hefe, and this is ZA or Not.
Big landlord, you know.